one to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Utah Utes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Utes will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
From the 42, if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. The inside handoff. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Utes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Wilson will throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Utes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Rodgers. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here on 3rd down for this offense. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Utes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, it's Rodgers. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete to the right. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to slam it in. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. When the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well,
now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 10 over Texas Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Keeps the legs moving. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Wilson will throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Rodgers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jess. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wilson to pass. Gets it out quickly. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Utes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Bringing it back, it's Rodgers. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds space on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Right back to the well. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Line is set on third down. They'll try to run for it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give out of the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wilson will throw. They're bringing heat. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. It's complete on the right side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wilson to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Utes have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run it. The Utes get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Andrews. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Going up top on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Memphis.
Wilson will throw.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll fire. Finds his man. It's Lyons. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. In just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. They're trying to get to it. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Utes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do?
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block, it's Rodgers. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off-play action on first down. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. 3rd and goal from way back there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Field goal is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wilson to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Rodgers. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give to the lone running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive 1st down play of bringing up 2nd and 3.
2nd down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the Utes get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Utes have moved it inside the 20.
1st down for the offense.
On the ground, it's Andrews. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
1st and goal. Utah.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 3rd and goal for the offense. Wilson will throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah!
Touchdown, Utah.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the... We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on? This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas.